right, so good afternoon. My name is Dora Saclarides, and I am a 4+1 graduate student in the Center for Latin American Studies. This semester as a library fellow, I had the privilege of working on two different projects. One was called Vanderbilt Colombia, and the other one was called Tracing the Movement of Populations. Vanderbilt's Colombiana exhibition was created to welcome members of the Colombo Americano Institute who partook in the Global Pathways Summit on February 23, 2017. Its purpose was to showcase Vanderbilt's rich Colombian resources in its special collections, such as the J. León Elguera collection, the Manuel Zapata Olivella collections, as well as the 19th century Colombian travel narratives. In working with these very rich and detailed collections, I decided to create two exhibitions. One was called Urban and Rural Lifestyles, Transportation and Entertainment in 19th Century Colombia, comparing urban rural lifestyles using entertainment manuals and travel narratives. And the other exhibition that I created was called Important Figures in 19th and 20th Century Colombia, where I examined 4 important figures in Colombian history: Antonio José de Sucre, students manifested in the form of education programs, Manuel Zapata Olivella, and Thomas Cipriano Mosquera. These two files clearly demonstrate the differences between urban and rural lifestyles in Colombia. On the left, you can see a theater program that advertises the arrival of Harry Warner in Bogota, who is a famous rope walker. And on the right, you can see an image taken from one of our travel accounts of what it's like to travel in the interior of Colombia on rocky terrain. So obviously these very cosmopolitan urban centers of Colombia and the countryside presented very different lifestyles. And in the other exhibition, our collections also demonstrate that we have resources that demonstrate a diverse group of people in 19th century Colombia. On the left is an education program from a girls' finishing school, which gives us an opportunity to learn about what female education was like in 19th century Colombia. And on the right, we have a very curious coded letter that was addressed to Mosquera. The greatest challenge that I faced in this project was creating a case for Manuel Zapata Olivella, who is a more contemporary figure in Colombian history. He was a very important and famous anthropologist, whereas all my other cases were dealing with early to mid-19th century Colombia. As a graduate student, I took an Afro-Hispanic literature course, and I read the book Chango, which was written by Olivella. And for me, it was a really magical experience, finding this typescript where you can see his handwriting and all the notes that he took and the edits that he made on this book Chango. So for me, that was a really, really cool experience. And so was participating in the Global Pathways Summit. I really enjoyed meeting the different administrators from Colombia, and they were wonderful people to talk to, and the event was a success. And the second project I worked on was Tracing the Movement of Populations with the Interdisciplinary Research Methods course in Latin American Studies. As an undergraduate at Vanderbilt University majoring in Spanish, Portuguese, and Latin American Studies, this was perhaps the most important course that I took with the wonderful professor Paula Covington. So for me, it was a huge honor being able to return to this class as a mentor and as a resource in the class as I helped the students set up their Omeka exhibit for these 9 very interesting topics that all deal with population movements in Latin American studies. So as I helped the students in class organize their Omeka exhibit, I not only learned how to be a more useful resource in the classroom and how to better mentor students, but the variety of these accounts and perspectives demonstrate not only the travelers' diverse motivations, but also that Latin America has always been in a state of constant flux and change impelled by migration movements, and this has made the region very interesting to study. Thank you.